everyone, this is Rainy for Talk to Me Tuesday, and we're in my kitchen because it's a tad bit nippy in my sewing room. The sewing room is actually called a sunroom. That's the technical name for it, but there's no heat or AC, and it's a tad bit nippy. It got nippy over the week. 48 degrees, kind of nippy. So, because I don't own a dining room set yet, I just sewed on my kitchen counter over the weekend. So I had everything set up out here sewing along. But, yeah, that's why we're in my kitchen today. It's still a little cold in there. But, I got a lot to share with you guys because, believe it or not, when you're just standing at your kitchen counter and watching Netflix, I was watching Bones, you're surprised just how much you get done. But I got John Doggett done from the X-Files quilt and stitch along. I got Gray done, and they are all squared up, ready to rock and roll. And then I remember that I never made the Jennifer's Block of the Month, My Favorite Things quilt along on Sew Hooked. I never made the patterns for March, so I finally got those done. So I got my scissors and the rotary cutter done, 6 inches. And then on Saturday, the most wonderful thing happened. The Star Wars Design Challenge, it was all released. Congratulations to Melissa for winning. I did make something of hers. You guys know I want to do the Star Wars quilt for my nephew. What I finally decided on was, and I'll show you, a giant Death Star up at the top of the quilt. And keep in mind, it's going to have a border around it, so it's not going to be this tiny. But a giant Death Star. And I actually went in with the friction pen and did all my lines and everything, and there's the center of my little scrappy little Death Star. So I want to have that up at the top, and then I decided that at the bottom I wanted Jennifer's Millennium Falcon at the bottom, where it looks like it's flying up to the Death Star. So I had already had her pattern. I've just finally made it. So I got the Millennium Falcon done. I decided to keep it the 5-inch and not blow it up because I want to, because there's such a size difference in the movie with the Millennium Falcon and the Death Star. So I wanted to keep it 5 inches where it looks like it's just going to get swallowed up. But I do plan to put giant borders all the way around this and square it up like this where it's flying up to the Death Star. Hope you guys are following me. And then from the design challenge, I decided to print out 2 TIE fighters, which I have not pieced yet. They're still on paper. But I do plan to have 2 TIE fighters right up underneath the Death Star. And then in the middle of the quilt, I made this puppy from the design challenge. This was Melissa's Star Wars logo. And I'm very excited and proud of how it worked out. It worked out really great. And there's the back, so it's not too crazy. Don't be intimidated by it. It worked out really well. It was really fast. I think it took me 3 episodes of Bones to make this puppy. So that's what's working with the Star Wars quilt. And then because I finished the last embroidery block of the X-Files quilt, I decided that I would get back into the embroidery blocks from Doctor Who for my oldest nephew for Christmas, that Doctor Who quilt. So I started a doctor. And hold on 1 second, guys. something in back of it. There we go. Slamming everything around too. Okay, there we go. So I got my third doctor getting stitched, and he's looking good. I was a little afraid of this doctor just because he's got so much tiny little things going on, and I was a little worried about my stitching, but I just laid in bed last night at 11:30 after work, just stitching my little heart out. So what I was more afraid of was that little circle right there, which I think it ended up looking just fine. And it seems like once you get done with this one, they just seem like easy breezy after that. There's not a lot of little detail stuff. But yeah, working on that, and that is all I have to share with you guys for the week. Hopefully, I seriously doubt that I will have my X-Files quilt top done by next Tuesday. Just because I have class tomorrow, and my class is really long tomorrow night. And then on Friday, I'm going to Winter Jam with my two sisters and my youngest nephew. And I forgot whenever we're gonna head up to the arena, so that's pretty much gonna be most of the day. And then I have family things on Easter, and then on Monday I start my new job, so I don't know when I'll get the quilt top done, but I'm excited. Lots of exciting things happening in my life. But yeah, that's all I have to share, ramble about, and I look forward to watching your videos, and you guys have a wonderful Easter, and I will see you next Tuesday on a Tuesday. Bye everyone.